And we can continue on to talk about this, but the reason why the Mississippi governor set me off this weekend and why I touched on it a little bit on Tuesday is because Jay, you know what my biggest pet peeve is about people.
Hypocrites.
Hypocrisy. So they claim up and down that they care about the children. How many of these states that deprived these kids of food, deprive these kids of food, have anti-abortion laws? All of them.
Yeah.
Why? Because they believe in the life of the child. How many of these states have anti-transgender laws? The majority of them.
Yeah.
How many of these states have been doing book banning and stripping away education? The majority of them. And when I say the majority of them, like I had the list in front of me, it's like for each category, it's 12 or 13. I mean, 12 or 15, or 13 or 15, or all 15. So they say that they care about the children, right? They say that they're anti-abortion because they want to care for the children's lives. But yet, once the children are born, we're seeing no matter what, if they're born in certain circumstances, you really don't care about the kids that much.
Right.
You don't. You care about the kids so much. You care about the kids so much. You don't want any type of education to indoctrinate them. But you strip them away from all knowledge of the history of the country that they actually live in. So you're making them dumber. You're depriving them the right of them being who they are.
Yes.
Just because you don't understand it or because you don't want to accept it when you make these anti-transgender laws. So for all these governors that say they're for the kids, because don't forget the anti-transgender laws, especially the drag law, is because they're saying that transgender people or drag queens are pedophiles, when in fact, I still have not found a case yet where a drag queen has been accused of pedophilia. But you know where I have seen it? I've seen it in the schools. I've seen it in the church. I've seen police officers. I've seen
it in
doctors.
Congress.
I've seen it in the Congress. I've seen it everywhere else except for here. So you don't really give a damn about the kids, as evident by all of your actions. What you care about is what you care about, and making sure that what you believe in is forced upon everybody else. And if anybody else challenges you on it, all of a sudden you're being canceled, even though you have every platform to spew your hatred that you want to, but yet you care for the kids. So that's what really, really pissed me off, is that here's a prime example. If you care for the kids, give them the basic human need of food.
Yeah. It's not something that we can debate on. Food is a human right. You have a right to food. And the fact that we can even argue about that is insane to me. Not to mention the states that rejected this program are among the poorest states in this country. So you are the states that Alabama, Mississippi,
Kentucky,
you are the states that need this program the most. Your constituents are the ones that need this program the most. And you're denying them access to it. And I'm watching it firsthand because of Georgia, of course, is one of the states. Georgia is also one of the states that have not fully extended Medicaid eligibility to low-income individuals. And so I'm seeing it firsthand with people that I know trying to get benefits for their children and having the damnedest time doing it because they've either made it too difficult, the process too difficult, or they've just made it downright impossible.
And for a lot of people don't understand what Medicaid is. Medicaid is a government funded program for healthcare. right?
Yes.
More
Yes.
importantly, it's for low-income families. More importantly, it helps low-income families that have children. It
Yes.
gives children health care. And
Yes.
also, it doesn't apply to adults in most cases.
Mhm.
But covered under that Medicare for children is being able to go to the dentist,
Right.
right? So basic stuff, right?
Mhm.
Florida was another state that was reducing access to Medicaid. You know, all these people are talking about, yeah, I'm going down in Florida, I'm moving to Texas and this and that. Yeah, okay, that's great. If you got money, those are states with no state income tax.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might be all right. If you're poor, it is pointless to live in those states because they don't care about you.
Right.
They don't care about you. And I understand what some people are going to say, you know, well, we had to put a handle on welfare because some people are taking advantage of the system. No matter what system that you have, people are going to take advantage of it. That's what people do. People are going to take advantage of situations. Hey, when they were handing out them PPP loans, there was a lot of rich people that
A lot
already
of
had
them,
money
again, in Congress.
that was taking that money
Mhm. And
when they
didn't have
shouldn't
to
have been
pay it
taking it.
back. And didn't
Mm,
have to pay it back.
right,
Got
right.
their loans forgiven.
Hmm.
I ain't even gonna get into that.
Well, we can move on. We can move
Chat.
on.
I ain't
You
even
know,
gonna get into that.
if you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notification button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.